Aries, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for March. We're going to do an overview. We're going to be taking a look at the overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. We're going to be doing things a little differently today. I've got a few new categories that I'm going to be throwing into this spread that I typically do. We're also going to be getting some animal spirit guidance all along the way. How about that? I used to do that for, I think it was the mid-monthly, where I'd pair the tarot with an animal spirit message. We're going to do that today. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aries. I'm getting a very dreamy energy, Aries, off of you. There's something around you feeling rooted and grounded and excited about the next chapter. Let's get your current energy. So let's pull the spread down. Current energies for Aries, just marching into March. Sorry, I'm goofy. All right, let's see. Ooh, Three of Pentacles, crossed by the Ten of Cups. Wow, all is full of joy and abundance and love and fulfillment. You've got a new beginning, what looks like a new beginning, and potentially an alliance. It could be in your love life or in your career. It might be both at the same time, where you're like, man, there's people showing up that I'm going to be working with. And it feels like, everyone's doing their part. Here we have green light, yellow light, red light. And we have three people all working together to create something brand new. I love that. You could actually have two new people coming into your life, or have recently. And you're building some sort of triad in this alliance and these forces of energy in your life that are here for the long haul when it comes to supporting you emotionally. Wow. If it's not two people, this is also just this spirit of cooperation and compromise when it comes to the greater good with all the parts of your life. Very nice. Now, let's go back to the tarot. I'm going to just stay this. Don't shuffle anymore. Let's go into now the overall general energy. Page of Pentacles. Plans are being made. Forward momentum. Rooted and grounded. Like I said, you've got this rooted and grounded energy. This person has a pentacle. Any page in the tarot symbolizes youth. So in this aspect, it's grounded, youthful optimism. This is when we don't just dream it and feel it, we actually create it. And we have to put energy toward it. She's holding on to this pentacle, and she's found balance within herself. And so she's been standing here so long that there are roots growing from this pentacle into the ground. So whatever you are firmly rooted in at this time, it's going to continue to grow. And it's like the offshoots of a plant. And you see underneath the soil and underneath the surface, all these shoots that come out. And that's our interweb of connectivity with others. So it feels as though whatever you're creating in the month of March, it's going to continue to grow. Keep watering it, keep feeding it positivity. The trees in the background also symbolize growth as well. Something very balanced, too, about this whole energy. Opportunity. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. You know what? I knew the last reading I did for you that you all are on, I think it was Your Time Is Now. You are on the upswing. This is reaching for it. You can call it greatness. You can call it the next level. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But this is going for the gold. That's that opportunity. Go for the gold. Why am I hearing that? Go for the gold. And that is a gold pentacle enshrouded by this beautiful bird of prey. It's a falcon. She's in her garden of prosperity. So this symbolizes that you have already created quite a bit in your lifetime in your realm of growth and abundance. And now, because of that, you're building upon it to the next level. And that's your opportunity. There's a lot of confidence coming off of you, Aries. The challenge, though. This came out of the blue. Three of Swords. There's some sort of pain point. We'll see what that's about. I did not expect that. We'll see what that pain point is about. Could be past coming back, or something that you're moving through in your wounding, working on healing. We are going into a Venus retrograde at this time. So there could be old energies resurfacing just for you to look at, to heal, to bow to honor, to acknowledge. We'll see what that's about. Immediate future, Two of Cups. All right, there's a soulmate coming in into view here. Some of you, it's a new person. Some of you, it's someone you've already been dealing with. But this is in your viewfinder. You know, you're looking through the lens of this time period. And there is something coming up in the immediate future around a soul bond. Or all your soul bonds. They're being highlighted here. And now the hidden truth. We're actually going to do with hidden truth instead of what you don't see coming, actually. Hidden truth. Whoa, very strong Scorpio energy. And there's that Ace of Pentacles. The hidden truth is you're going through a powerful rebirth and you moving forward into a new chapter in your life where the seeds that you planted long ago are actually sprouting and coming to life. In a new beginning, there you are. You're like, wait a minute, I'm coming with. There's something really beautiful about your energy this month that it's almost like this beautiful opportunity for you to expand and to nurture the parts of yourself that bring about this utter, total, complete transformation of you as an Aries in this world. Stepping into big shoes, are we? Let's see. Let's go into some animal frequencies. Let's see where Spirit wants us to go. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do. I definitely want to clarify this opportunity, plans being made, you moving forward, rooted and grounded. What animal wants to come forward here? Just around the overall general energy for March for you. What spirit animal wants to come out? Oh, bobcat. Bobcat. Look at that. Look at those piercing green eyes. Seeing the world through the eyes of love, knowing that life is a beautiful mystery. You're allowing it to unfold. There's this fierceness coming off you, a fierce gentleness. And this is the feline kingdom. Wow. Where there's this inner knowing and having to move in a very gentle way through the world. And the way you pour your energy into other people, it feels like you could be doing a lot of care and nurturing in the connections around you, in the plans that it's like the interaction and the exchange of energy for you this month is quite gentle, yet fierce, if that makes sense. Huh. All right, now let's go into the opportunity, this Nine of Pentacles. We have the frog spirit, clear out the clutter. So in order for you to take this huge leapfrog forward, you see how this is green? He's holding on to a blue cosmic egg. So there's something that you are birthing and co-creating with spirit deeply from the divine within you. And as you reach for more, there's something that they're asking you to release. Maybe some limiting beliefs that might come up for you. Any kind of clutter. It even could be in your physical world around you because Nine of Pentacles is physicality. You could even be changing the way you spend money. Venus in retrograde highlights our money sector. You could be doing more of a life audit around your belongings, around what stays, what goes. There's something around clearing out any kind of clutter. But for me, because it's related to your pentacle sector, it's around your 3D reality. All right. So we're talking about physical objects, taking, like I said, a life audit or a life review around the way you spend money, save money, make money. All right, now let's go into this Three of Swords, which really kind of took me by surprise because it doesn't feel like real heaviness. What is the animal frequency around this? Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. So these are the false truths of the heart. That if you've had a long and varied pathway around heartbreak, it's almost like Spirit's asking you to change your beliefs about love. When pigs fly, it's like maybe you have to release all the previous data around any kind of love lost or a broken heart. Change the story. Use your mind wisely instead of focusing on what has come to pass into what is possible for the future. I like that. All right. So they're asking you in your challenge to use your mind wisely around the thoughts you think, which Three of Swords are the thoughts that we have about our heart, the story of our heart, the story of our love and the way we exchange energy. So if you have a painful story around love, Spirit's saying you need to change it, as you don't need to be in that era of pain anymore. Two of Cups in the immediate future, Aries. 2 wants to come out. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner's mind. I know you got a new beginning in love and co-create with Spirit. You're bringing people together. This is beyond one connection. I feel like you have this opportunity to create a lot more love on this planet with your intentions. I just heard, as the crow flies, there's something that you're being drawn and summoned to create at this time in your life. They want you to take a really like beginner's mind approach, like as if this, imagine if you went through a rebirth, like you couldn't remember anything from your past. You would just be in the moment. You would experience that moment fully. Of course, you'd probably have all these fears, right? Well, who am I? Where did I come from? Because those are all labels. Those are all trappings of the mind. The beginner's mind is truly, there's a clean slate. So Spirit is saying, like, I feel like I keep hearing life audit. Clear the slate of the past and approach your life from a place of beginner's mind. Because especially as it comes to co-creating with Spirit, higher levels of love. Because the Two of Cups are our soul bonds. And you have some beautiful opportunities in the month of March to deepen those soul bonds. And, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I just want to leave it there because we're going to clarify more with tarot. But this hidden truth around the death rebirth you're going through, this utter and complete metamorphosis, and it looks like a lot of it's around your career or your work life or money, because there are pentacles everywhere. All right. But there's this underpinning. That's why you had the Three of Pentacles crossed by the 10 of Cups. When you're in a higher elevated vibration, the people that you're meant to co-create with, the people who are aligned with that vibration arrive. Eventually they arrive. And I think that you've called a lot in as far as the people that you want to be, who you want to have by your side in life and in love, in your work and in your play. And if they haven't arrived, this is the time to clear out the old stories of whatever resistance you have within that is keeping you from arriving at that station. I see love coming towards you. People who match you in your aligned heart. Be fearless and bold. Well, you got no problem with that. Be fearless and bold with your intentions for what you're trying to grow and nurture and build at this time. You have a heavy, hard-hitting dose of dream building manifestation at this time. And they want you to like start from scratch, clean the slate. This is a pure intention you're setting in the universe for what you're co-creating. This is beautiful, beautiful. So you have the badger, I'm getting that honey badger, tenacity, resilience, perseverance. You got the porcupine, which is the porcupine knows how to protect its energy, right? It's so cute, but man, it can, those quills, when it gets in, I had a dog once who got attacked by a porcupine. And luckily, by the grace of the great goddess, I came out of the woods early that next morning and a vet nearby actually had forgotten his golf clubs. And I was like, $200, please. And he got all the quills out of her nose. But because if you remove a quill, once it goes in, it has like a little edge to it and it will tear you up if you pull it out. So there could be something around your need to protect. And in your medicine here, you have a very strong protective indigenous medicine that's requiring you to start from your beginner's mind, knowing that it's safe to do so. It's safe for you to wipe the slate clean and come from the pure, innocent mind when it comes to love. You are safely guided and protected here by the divine. There's some sort of like shape-shifting shamanic experience you're going through at this time. It's very beautiful. All right, now let's go into just a few clarifiers around the life situations that you could be encountering during March. But but you're getting guided. The hidden truth is this is a time for you to be fearless and bold. Like the badger, there's a lot of these new, beautiful opportunities. You're being anointed with feathers here to soar above. It's almost like an initiation. You're going through some sort of initiation here. Woo, this feels good. I like this pairing. I've never done this before in this way, but I like it because, hey, it's nature. You got nature all around you. Be like the frog in your opportunities in March. Take the leap. Be like the pig when it comes to your heart energy and try to recognize that there is magic to be had when it comes to love. And then be like the porcupine and the crow when it comes to actually exchanging energy. Knowing that life is a mystery indeed. Rising flames. Ooh, look at that fire. There's something burning. There's a burning desire happening in March for you, Aries. Let your passions guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. You are in your divine purpose, divine calling energy in the month of March. This is beautiful energy supporting you. It's grounded. It's rooted. It's full of fulfillment. And it's part of your rebirth. Dream weaver. And look at that. Look at her riding on the sails of the wind with the water carrying her. Look at that. It's like walking on water. Wow. Dreaming and imagining. Bring your powerful vision into reality. Yes. So you got this water and fire. And we are going through this retrograde in Aries and Venus. So there's some sort of this passion coming out of you in this retrograde, and you are co-creating in this Piscean fulfilling energy of your dreams and wishes. Last one, Spirit, for March. Roots of success. And look at that with the roots that we started out with this Page of Pentacles, and you're carrying it over here with the Ace of Pentacles into the Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You're showing the zodiac how it's done, right? When you really co-create your dreams and you birth them into reality. We have the roots of success. And like I said, remember all the offshoots with the cosmic web of creation that's coming off of your resources, your time, your energy is being poured in the right places. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. Yes. And look at, and this is the blossoming because you're being fearless and bold. And then we have the embrace of solitude. Reflect deeply. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. It's almost like the more you have this time to reflect and to absorb this time of solitude, the more you're pouring what comes out of that vessel into your fire energy and into your creative inspiration and imaginations and ideas. This is a powerful month for you, where you are rooted in stability that is leading to a resurgence of success. It's like you know what to do. And look at that. We have all this balance. I see all the elements being represented here in the Clarifying Life Situation Oracle. We've got the earthiness, the fire, the water, and then the air of keeping your palate cleansed of not very many people. Like, that's why solitude is necessary. We need the open, expansive spaces for our mind to clear, to go to beginner's mind. All right. Y'all are making me very, very happy here. I feel like you're going to have a power month ahead. Now, let's clarify the Page of Pentacles with the overall general energy for the month. Applying yourself, using your time and energy wisely. Four of Cups, the Emperor. There you are with the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Interesting. It looks like, my Three of Cups energy is an energy of, it's pouring into your Emperor energy. I think what's interesting, this is so wild, your globe has a lot to do with things that were denied to you, that didn't work. It's like Spirit's been kind of putting you to the task around stepping into your power, especially around things where there isn't clean energy around the other person. So this whole spirit where life is a mystery and embracing this gentle fierceness when it comes to how you apply your energy, this is in your leadership and in your own source and seat of power. Recognizing that while there's been disappointments on the path, you're carrying them with you, but you're alchemizing. This is alchemizing not having people around you. It's almost like you've been in some sort of desert of isolation for some time now, but you use that time period wisely to figure out who you are and your vision. Your vision is clear now. You're showing me what it took for you to get here. And it took having to separate from the pack, literally. And being a little bit of this lone lioness or lion, this lone, fierce, fiery creature. And you got to know yourself deeply, intimately. And now you're bringing that with you into the new, into these new connections. Okay, let's go into this frog spirit and the Nine of Pentacles, where you are being asked to clear out the clutter as you reach for more wholeness. Knight of Swords. I love it. Four of Wands. Queen of Swords. Woo! Talk about that air energy. This solitary energy that you have found yourself in more than you have probably in previous times of your life, where you've been lately, has served you so well because it's been the genesis or the driving force, right? The galvanizing force for you to create with and to rebuild from your fire essence the force of change in the air. Like you have now become the change you sought all those years. And now it's time to clear out any remaining vestiges of the old Aries. Because this new Aries is building shit. With the mind. Not wasting time on things that just drain you. People that drain your energy. Overgiving to situations that only lead to disappointment. You've broken from the pack, Aries. And now, out of being at the leading edge, the wind's hitting your face first. And you're reporting back to the zodiac as the leader. You're saying it's time to clear out all the clutter of the past. Embrace the wholeness, people, because there is beauty to be had in the wind. And the wind flying through my face. Look at that. Oh, you warriors. There's a warrior fierceness coming through, but it's now been tamed by the gentleness of solitude. Dare I say, has Aries been tamed a little bit as of late? We got the Lovers at the bottom. Now let's talk about the challenge. This is beautiful. This is a go-get-'em attitude. Yeah. You've had difficulty co-creating with others. Your love life's going through a massive rebirth. Utter and total transformation. We have two majors here in the challenge around when pigs fly and the pain of the heart. You've been taught and you've learned, and this is part of the path of being human, the loss of people not rising to their potential and having to let go. This is grief. The challenge here is that you've had a history of difficulty blending energies that match you. You're coming out of some sort of period of isolation where you had to take a look. And I think did I tell this to you? But this was a beautiful image. If you want to think of this as good visualization next time you're meditating, or if you're just doing a walkabout, imagine your heart and its scars, right? And the pain that you've endured in your lifetime. And imagine your sword as a needle, a sewing needle, stitching those places. You've been doing that over time, stitching those places and healing those wounds so the wound closes. And you've gone through the highs and lows of heartbreak and hurt and trauma This is trauma. And then it impels us and encourages us to change our beliefs about matters of the heart. This is a huge transformation in your healing work, where you're stepping out of a period of loss and change. And you are headed straight for a brand new connection. But the biggest thing is they're asking you to clear out the clutter with that needle. And the highs and lows you've experienced. And for some of you, this has been the last few years or the last few months because of all this pentacle and fire energy underneath. It's almost like there's been this beautiful merging of your own emergence when it comes to you living from the heart. Because we can't live from the heart if there are old wounds there that need to be tended to, nurtured, witnessed, honored, cared for. You've been tending and caring for your wounds. Let's go into this new energy coming in. Two of Cups. And now you stand at the threshold of a new heart that isn't going to be distorting the energy through its own wounding. There we go. King of Cups arrives. You're being asked to go with this creative mind, right? Co-create with spirit, beginner's mind. And you now know what it's like to exchange energy. You've got a King of Cups around you, someone with heavy water placements. And there's a lot of decisions that you're going to be needing to make around this. It's almost like there's so many opportunities. I'm not getting this illusionary experience here with the cups. Let me just get one clarifier on the Seven of Cups. Oops, that deck is upside down. Judgment. There's a powerful rebirth going on in your emotional energy. Underneath this, you're stabilizing your heart space with your connections. There's one particular connection coming in that you are giving and receiving love in. And there's options with how you want this to go. I'm getting not with the outcome, but more with the experience of how you invest it. It's going to really determine how things go. Because see, you're not going to be at the mercy of anyone else as you have been in the past. This is about what you invest in, how you invest in people, and the energy you bring to the table. It's different. So you've got different levels of choice now when it comes to how you give and receive energy emotionally with someone who's just as emotionally intelligent as you now. It's almost like you're like, wait, I don't have to be confused. It's almost like a weird experience for you because you're not used to this. This doesn't mean it has to be in romance, but there's somebody who is very emotionally aware, who you are learning more and more about your new healed heart with and through. And it's beautiful. It's like, can you take a beginner's mind to how you exchange energy of the heart? And you're like, oh, this is almost like bewildering me. It feels like a pig's fly. This is really cool energy. I think that you'll know what I'm talking about when you get there because this is the immediate future. This is something you're going to be encountering, I feel like not immediately when March starts, but as March progresses. This is elevated love. Platonic romantic, and the way we invest in it from the beginner's mind. All right, it's different, y'all. It's different. I want to wave my hands. It's different. Let's go into this beautiful, we've got two deaths here, symbolizing a complete metamorphosis. All right, now we have Be Fearless and Bold. We've got you showing up. We've got this beautiful pentacle energy. Let's clarify this, whatever wants to come out. King of Wands came out a little sideways. This is your fire energy. Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads here. Whoop. We've got Leo energy showing up here with the strength. And then we have Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, snap. All right, now something's coming online here. You might have a choice here, Aries. Something's coming back from the past. Someone is coming back from the past. Oh my, you might have to choose. I'm seeing a choice point here. The hidden truth is something's not over with somebody from the past. This is a Ten of Swords in reverse, meaning, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Past. I think you've got a King of Cups and a King of Wands coming in your future, and you may be having an unexpected choice. The King of Wands you've had, this is someone with strong fire energy. They don't have to have fire placements, but there was a strong connection. I'm saying was. This is the past person, okay? There's something around your manifestation. You might have one last little thing to clear up, clear out with someone from your past. I'm getting that energy. You're reevaluating a connection that has gone through some sort of ending in your life in the past. And I think that Spirit is saying you're going to have to be fearless and bold in your choices this month, because you're going to have to choose two different paths here, between two different paths. And there's another energy of be fearless and bold. You're reaching into the mouth of the lion, this feline energy, right? Of who do I want to give my energy to? It feels like a choice in love. Interesting. Well, that took me by surprise. See, what I'm getting here is you're getting information about elevated love through some connection in your life. And it's feeding into a past connection in the level of your awareness around that, around what you will not settle for anymore. But you are definitely reviewing a past contract. But there's a current contract that is helping you see it differently. It's almost like you're reframing something from the past based on the healing you've done. And also someone arriving that matches your new vibration. And you're like, wow, this is really beautiful because it's giving me the clear sight of how love should feel in the beginning. But this is what happens when we attract a new energy. Old energies feel it through the ethers. And like, wait a minute. It might be more for this old energies lesson, more so than yours. I'm getting that this person still has some things that they need to learn karmically by returning to you. And you may be doing them a service as far as wrapping up old karmic lessons. Okay? I don't know who it is. That was a surprise to me. Let's get some, I'm going to do something different. Where are we at? Are we at 32? Yes, we are. 32, 34. That might be pertinent to some of you. Yeah, there's some sort of quantum leap you're doing here. Instead of advice, this is what I'm going to do. I did this before, and I like this. And I got good feedback about it, too. Instead of advice, we're going to find where the Fool is in this deck. I haven't used it yet, and we're going to look at the feminine and the masculine for advice. This could be you dealing with a masculine or a feminine, and I'm also going to read for your masculine and feminine energy around March. Let's find the Fool. Let's find the Fool. Why do I feel like it's in the second half? Let's see. Just give me a sec here. The Magician, which really is sticking out to me. I feel like the Magician is really strong energy for you right now in your co-creations. No, I was wrong. Which I like to be wrong, right? We cannot not always be right. And maybe someone might be surprising you, proving you wrong in the situation. Here we go. We have the Fool here. Masculine energies to the left of the Fool. So this is the masculine. Interesting. We have the Queen of Wands, which we have the King of Wands, and we have the card of conflict and strife and cutting to the truth. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and Queen of Wands. So Fool's energy, new beginning in the hidden truth. Masculine energy, seeing and I see you. I see your glow up. I see that we had a stalemate and that there's been some conflict, and I've learned a lot. Now, if this is your energy, you're actually coming into balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy and cutting away at the truth of a situation and learning from it and starting over. Now, the feminine energy here, whole and complete. We had it in your opportunity. The Hangman, pausing long enough to look at the truth, to evaluate the ways you've grown. You have a new spiritual filter that you're moving every energy you experience through. And it's coming from a whole Aries now. And your feminine is saying, Go for the new love. Go for what fills your cup up, Aries, and say goodbye to the things that you had to learn from through strife and conflict. No longer are you in a state of internal conflict here. You are now co-creating with spirit from a higher, wiser beginner's mind. And your cup is full, honey. I'm so excited for you. I'm getting goosebumps all over. You've gone through the Phoenix flame of fire. You've alchemized a lot of your pain. Congratulations. You've now graduated to an up level on your journey, all right, of your spiritual growth, of your spiritual reckoning, and your spiritual awareness. You have someone coming back from the past who's got some ideas for the future, but I feel like you're after a new beginning in love, coming from a place of wholeness and of honoring yourself. The divine feminine within you recognizes your value, and the divine masculine in you is smoldering with passion. You got this, Aries. Take care. Namaste.